A number of men take turns mashing a grass rope to make baskets that will be used to carry the fish back to the village. They know that they're going to have a good fishing day. After submerging the mortal load, the fish that were hidden until then begin to emerge due to it and leaves no tracks in the ecosystem. Marksmanship, in this case with very small and extremely precise bows, with more than sufficient results. Exactly 70 fish with unpronounceable names are caught in 1 hour. This is important when it comes to hunting down cutia, a fair-sized rodent that is known in all of South America for its delicious meat. The Thoi know how to be patient, and in the end, the cutia and its keen sense of hearing all wind up in the pot. As we've already seen, fruit, berries, and eggs. Also insects on occasion, they're accustomed. They're unfamiliar with salt, and their beautiful bodies are a reflection of a balanced diet. They're hunters, harvesters, and occasional farmers. Up to 5 types of wild cassava are After carefully processing this plant, familiar to millions of stomachs throughout South America, they obtain a flour that is used. It loses the chemical trap that's enclosed within it, the hydrocyanic acid, 4 drops of which can kill a human being. After having removed the date again occurs thanks to the cassava. The Thoi do not know what the sea is, but they are familiar with dunking. All fit to enjoy the occasion until the day ends. To work up in the heights, there's nothing better than a scaffold. That's right, we said skin, and we're not mistaken, because these young men have come here specifically. Like cork oaks, these trees occasionally undress to serve man. With a stone It's hard work, but an entire strip of chipi is well worth the effort. A number of men have worked. Tomorrow it's for me. Comfortable hammocks such as this one are made from that skin. The skin. And turning it into balls of thread, this tree becomes functional. No one puts her whole body in motion in a gymnastic exercise that will bring her great rewards. It's not an easy task to sleep well, and to do so a meter up from the ground. The hammock should be comfortable and light, and should inspire confidence. That's what this rope called kurana is for. Another domestic work of art. Nuhi, Tuhu, and Bonda give their neighbor a helping hand. Meanwhile, Kuri, with her as an earthy woman, she feels this to be just another happy episode, not a pathology to be afraid of. Until the very day, they control their menstruations to the point of having 2 menstruations in the same month, or none during 4 months, depending on their sexual, and they refuse to show the men this tree. We're not familiar with the abortion techniques amongst the Thoi women, but we are familiar with their family planning, of unwanted pregnancies. The birth of tears are a private matter. Such pain is not expressed in public. Therefore, everything is in the hands of the elder women who act as midwives. In spite of this, next to the child's mother, today, he and the rest of his children celebrate his new child's first month in this world by dressing up as a woman. Nice baptism. All the men dress up as women and present a sincere tribute to femininity. Boy, once again, the color red is present, and a mixture of the uruku and oil anoints these fibrous spots, color of the blood that joins them. The little newborn boy has also been crowned as a queen. At least during the following weeks, the two human species. We're approaching the end of this journey through the time machine. We've learned many things that can be summed up in one very important sentence. We're not alone when we're searching for life on Mars, and when the genetic code overwhelms us. Human beings that live isolated. There are no leaders among the Thoi. Men and women divide their pleasures equally, and between them, they equally share the responsibilities of daily life. Of being human. Together with other ethnic groups that we have no contact with. They are the Thoi, the lovely people as we call them, because we love them.
portar esta antorcha.
I'm honored to bear this improvised torch,
Testigo que
the
todo un
baton
pueblo
that a whole
me ha
people
dado
has
para que yo
passed to
lo
me
sostenga aquí.
in Madrid.
Lo hago en nombre de todos y cada
I
uno
do
de
so
los
in the name
del
of
equipo de
each and
filmación
every member of the film
hemos
crew
vivido una
who have lived
experiencia
unforgettable
inolvidable
experiences
junto
with the Zoe.
Ustedes han podido
You've been
disfrutar de
able
una
to
hora de
enjoy an
televisión
hour of television
sobre un pueblo
about,
leonés.
if it were up
Si de
to us,
nosotros depende, esta
this
llama no va
flame
a
would
apagarse
never go
jamás.
out.
Es la llama
It's the flame that symbolizes the culture corner of the Amazon the Thoe live in.
pero sin duda
But without a doubt, believe me, the Thoe exist. Would give their lives for an indigenous world that needs them. We've been with them, and thanks to the affection that the Thoe people feel towards them, we've been able to film the episode that you've just seen. They're the our next episode, you'll meet their leader, Sidney Pozuelo, the voice of the jungle. It will be a program filmed from the trenches, in which a man such as Pozuelo will tell us that the battle is not lost, but is still far from being won, the indigenous world. Sidney and his fight will be featured in our next episode of the Third Millennium.